Want to welcome you guys aboard today. Once again, my name is Joseph. Thank you guys for being here today. Boy, a real challenging day today here, Tuesday morning, September 11th. And so we came into this morning knowing that we were one day away from the beginning of the FOMC announcement, or the FOMC day. We came in this morning knowing that we had, again, the 9/11 observance today. Now, with that said, though, we definitely didn't know that between 9:30 and 10:30, and this was not on any news reports, well, nothing that we watch, and I tell my clients all day long not to watch CNBC, not to waste your time on Bloomberg. Okay, television is such an it's unrealistic. Any news station that has advertising does not think in your best interest. They think by the advertisers' budgets and paychecks. So I always tell people to stay away from CNBC, stay away from Bloomberg, stay away from the major news media when it comes to financial news, economic news. And sure enough, today, the only place that you would have known about the flag ceremony, the moment of silence for the 9/11 holiday was on these television networks. And so it caught me off guard. I'm sitting here at 9:30. From 9:30 till 10:30, we're sitting here going, what on earth is going on? And then it hit us. We said, oh, wait a second. I'll bet it was a moment of silence. I'll bet it was a moment of silence. That's exactly what it was. So early morning news this morning got us going early. We made some great cash right away this morning. But then unfortunately, I gave most of it back after fake out breakouts and just very, very strange price action between 9:30 and 10:30. I just got bounced out of our most recent trade here on the crude oil. We got an announcement about a hurricane. We finally got some great personality. You can see the personality that came in. Speed picked up. Delta picked up. Large blocks of buyers on the tape, reading speed, reading Delta. That's what got us in there long. As you can see here, that's about a 25 tick winner. Right? You got the 08s up to the 13s. 5 times 2 is 10, up to the 21s, whatever, 12, 13 there. And then out of point of entry. We've also got a euro trade going right now. The euro right now was also a relatively easy trade. On the euro today, we found that we were above the previous high of day. We have an ABCD pattern that's going to be a magnet for price. And then on top of that, we got a nice clue from the dollar. The dollar starts to make new lower lows. When the dollar made new lower lows, since the dollar index is predominantly made up of euros, dollar makes a new lower low. Euro makes a new higher high. We then use our wave pattern, and we bought with a pullback. You can see crude oil here. So crude's done. We'll have to really be careful now waiting on crude. I want to remind you guys, too, here that it's been a pleasure to work with all the guests today. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to begin to wrap up our morning here. But I do want to thank all the guests for coming in to see me this morning. Please remember, though, the secret to our success is having a great trading plan. Our trading plan was something we went over this morning. We put together our plan. We tried trading our plan. I'll be honest, it was a very challenging hour and a half there after 9:30. And if I would have known about that, well, I guess I should have known about it. I will take full responsibility for my own actions on that. But the reality is didn't know about the moment of silence, and stuff that normally happens didn't happen. It was frustrating. The good news is, though, is that we kept it together. We found out what was going on, and when we finally found out what was going on, we were able to participate now with the knowledge, right, that we needed here. So an excellent day here. I'm going to end up just in the green here for the morning. Made some great money when we came in, gave it back here. You can see here, here's our, just quickly look over these trades here today. If I can find it for us here. We'll keep recapping here. There we go. So the trades that I took earlier this morning, first trade was a loss, right? Short from 58. Got a little bit out of it, stopped out for a -10, so that's going to be about a -10 stop there. Look at crude here, still going. Crude wants to go. Let's get the euro keep going here too. I have no idea where crude's going now. Doesn't happen very often. We followed up that first trade loss with a nice big winner. 84 all the way up to 13. We took 2 off at 5 is 10, 15, 29. That's a $500 winner right there. So we began our day right out the gate about $500. Again, I'll put the recap up on the blog here a little bit later on this morning. Took a loss, right? Took a loss on the 13 wave long. This one really hurt. This is a good example of what happened. Right at 9:35, easy wave long. We got everything we needed to get that trade going, and you can see what happened. It just went sideways. And that was the beginning of the end for crude today. It was amazing how we got the perfect trigger on that. And again, scratch trade on the Russell, scratch trade on the crude. For the most part, took a loss, took a big winner. That kind of balanced each other out. Bunch of little scratch trades. Only person that made a lot of money today was my broker from 9:30 to 10:30. And then we just finished up here with a nice winner on crude, and we're still in this euro trade as we speak. So I'm going to end this day in the green here, but it's definitely been a challenge. And it's a really good testament to the way this method works. Even in the lowest volume, even in this really dramatically challenging price action around this moment of silence for the 9/11 observance, we still were able to, through disciplined entry rules and through proper trade management, we were still able to come out on top. And I think that's a big testament for our success as traders, being able to adapt to the situation even if we didn't know what was going on right away. You know, after a while, we just said, okay, if it's not going to get better, we're going to sit on our hands here. So we're waiting here to see, we're expecting here now after 11 o'clock that we're probably going to get some action here late in the morning session. I'd be very surprised if we didn't get the European close to give us some more opportunities here today. So let's keep the good questions coming in. We got some time here before we close up for the guests at 11:30. We are open for trial guests from 8 o'clock until 11:30. And then we will actually be having this trade room open all day here very, very soon. Very, very soon. All righty. Thanks for being here, everybody. Type those questions in. We got plenty of time to answer them. Don't forget, our lifetime membership allows you to come in and join us every day as a member. We provide all the tools you need here to members, and looking forward to sharing every bit of details with you guys. Thanks for being here. Let's keep the questions going. We'll wrap things up.